Review Lesson 1, Equations of Lines. Our objective for today is use the slope-intercept form. That's our vocabulary as well. Y is equal to mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. We want to use the slope-intercept form and the point-slope form of equations of lines to write equations of lines. We may be doing this lesson in two parts. So we start with part 1 today. So our first example is number 9. Plot the pair of points and find the slope of the line passing through them. So our first point, we'll call it A, and our second point, we'll call it B. Our first point A has coordinates 3 for x and -4 for y. So on the x-axis, we look for 3. On the y-axis, we look for -4. So here's the point 3, -4. That's point A. And point B has coordinates 5, 2. X is 5 and y is 2. So here's the point B. So now this is the line passing through the 2 points. And we want to find the slope of this line. So what do we mean by slope? It's a ratio of the rise over to the run. We can find the rise by subtracting the 2 y coordinates, and we can find the run by subtracting the 2 x coordinates. So if you look at the y coordinate for point B, it is 2. If you look at the y coordinate for point A, it is -4. So when you do y sub 2 minus y sub 1, you get 2 minus -4. And when you do x sub 2 minus x sub 1, you get 5 minus 3. So the slope of this line is going to be 2 minus -4 is 6, and 5 minus 3 is 2, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. So that is the slope of this line. Another way you can find the slope is by looking at the rise and the run, by looking at our triangle here. As you go from point A to B, you will notice that you're going up by a total of 6 units. So that's why the rise is 6. And you're going to the right by a total of 2 units. That's why the run is 2. And the ratio of the rise to the run is called the slope. And for this problem, the slope is 3. You can have positive slope, as we see for number 9. You can have a negative slope if your line is falling from left to right. You can have a slope of 0 if you have a horizontal line, and you can have an undefined slope if your line is vertical.